In a small town of Rajasthan lived a young girl named Meera. From childhood, she had a dream to become a teacher. She loved the idea of sharing knowledge, shaping young minds, and helping children find their path. Her family, however, was poor. Her father was a mechanic and her mother worked as a tailor. Though they struggled daily, they never stopped encouraging Meera's education. Meera was an average student in school. While her friends easily scored high marks, she often failed in subjects like mathematics and English. Every failure felt like a heavy stone pressing on her heart. Many times, she cried at night, wondering if she was simply not good enough. Her relatives mocked her, saying, "How will she ever become a teacher if she can't even pass her exams?" But Meera had one quality that made her different. She refused to give up. Every time she failed, she promised herself to try again, harder than before. Instead of running away from her weaknesses, she started facing them. She spent hours practicing math problems and reading English stories aloud to improve her language skills. Slowly, her marks improved, though not enough to silence the critics. After finishing school, Meera appeared for the teacher's entrance exam. She failed. The results shattered her confidence. She thought, maybe everyone was right. Maybe teaching is not for me. But then she remembered her mother's words, "Beta, failure is not the end. It's a lesson. Learn from it and move forward." With renewed spirit, Meera decided to attempt again. She applied the next year. This time, she studied day and night. Yet, when the results came, she had failed again by just 2 marks. Tears streamed down her face as she looked at the paper. It felt unfair, like the world was conspiring against her. For days, she refused to meet anyone, too ashamed of her failure. But deep down, a voice whispered, "Try once more. Don't quit now." That tiny spark of hope pushed her forward. On her 3rd attempt, she gave everything she had. She joined a coaching class, borrowed books from her neighbors, and even tutored children in her colony to revise her lessons. Her schedule was exhausting, but her determination burned brighter than ever. When the results were declared, Meera's heart pounded. She opened the website with trembling hands. For a moment, her eyes couldn't believe what they saw. She had passed. Not only had she cleared the exam, but she had secured one of the top ranks. The day she received her appointment letter as a government school teacher, her parents wept with joy. All those nights of struggle, all those painful failures, had finally turned into a beautiful success. Meera walked into her first classroom with tears in her eyes, not of sadness, but of gratitude. The same girl who had once been called a failure now stood proudly as Teacher Meera.